I've always wanted to write a book that can reach a lot of people. I'm in the field of physical therapy because I want to help people. And what I found was that the knowledge that I have, it's very technical. And this is great, but we can help a whole lot more people if we could turn our knowledge into something that's accessible, that's understandable. I spent the majority of my physical therapy career, at least the early part, in the Army, working with soldiers. About 5 years ago, my wife and I decided to get out of the Army because we wanted to start a family. And all of a sudden, I started working with a lot more older adults. Their goals are different with fitness than younger people. There's a way of working with them that doesn't require too much time. It was simple and it was effective, and they loved it. I'm seeing these guys after they've been hospitalized or after a fall, and what if we could get this knowledge out to them before they had a hospitalization or a fall? Because the knowledge is pretty simple, but for some reason it wasn't out there, and that's what inspired me to write this book. I actually found out about self-publishing school about 6 years ago, and I found a YouTube video of Chandler Bolt. And so I got a free copy of his book, and I started reading it. And at that point, I realized I needed more help. So I decided to take his course, and I think what really drew me to it was how you get one-on-one coaching with someone who's been through the writing process before. What Self-Publishing School offers is a step-by-step process for getting your book out. Not just the writing, but there's also coming up with a book cover, finding editors, finding illustrators, and then eventually putting it out there to sell. Self-Publishing School helps you through all of these steps. They presented all this information to me in bite-sized chunks, and it allowed me to basically get my book out quickly. My goal for writing this book was just to get my ideas out. I did not expect the book to do so well. It's been 1.5 years since the book's been published, and I've sold over 30,000 units. In the world of publishing, that's a pretty successful book right there. Part of the process was figuring out how to say things in a way that everyone can understand. With Self-Publishing School, what they forced me to do was think in terms of how to make technical knowledge understandable. And I think that's what allowed me to publish such a successful book. After publishing my book, I realized that things that seemed impossible now are within reach. So looking into the future, I see myself creating courses, launching apps. I really want to be able to help as many people as I can in as many different ways as possible. If it wasn't for Self-Publishing School, I wouldn't be dreaming as big. I never thought that I would be able to publish a bestseller in 3 months. And now that I was able to do that, I see a lot more possibilities in my life.